Hi everyone, it's Devil from Fortress of Solitude, back once again taking another look at some more awesome toys. Now I don't know if you'll remember, but a while back I was fortunate enough to review a augmented reality toy from Hasbro called the Iron Man Hero Vision Augmented Reality Mask. Now what that toy basically allowed you to do was to take your mobile device, slide it into the Iron Man mask, and then basically experience being Iron Man from a first person perspective thanks to your mobile device's augmented reality capabilities. Now with that toy being such a huge success, Hasbro has released yet another toy that uses the same technology, but this time based on the upcoming standalone Bumblebee movie, suitably called the Bumblebee B-Vision Mask. Now with this toy using the same technology as the Iron Man mask, the question is this something that's worth getting, or is this just a rehash of something we've seen before? Well, without further ado, let's take a look and see what this toy is all about, what it consists of, and how it works. Now as you can see, the Hasbro Bumblebee B-Vision AR mask actually consists out of 4 separate parts. The most important of these is the mask itself, which is made out of a nice durable and rigid piece of lightweight plastic. Now where the Iron Man mask actually lacked detail, this mask has loads of little embellishments and details on it and is well painted. I couldn't find any overlapping or areas that actually lacked paint, and basically this is a really great looking replica of the Bumblebee we see in the upcoming film. You also have these little adjustable parts on top, which I think look really cool. Then you have the strap at the back, which is fully adjustable to make sure that it sits comfortably on both adults and children's heads, which means that both mom and dad can also get into the action when the kids aren't using this toy. Now, another important part of this toy is the actual housing where your mobile device will slide into. So your mobile device will slide into the front here, and then it has some really nice padding at the back to make sure that this is a comfortable, safe experience for kids and that no one gets hurt. So Hasbro's put a lot of attention and care into making sure there's enough padding to make this a really comfortable experience. Now once you've put your mobile device in here, you just click it into the mask at the back, and there you go. You're ready to take on some Decepticons. Now how will you be taking on the Decepticons? By using this little AR gauntlet. Now basically this gauntlet will slide onto your hand, and once again it fits both the hands of children and adults. And once you lift up this little gauntlet in front of your mobile device, it will actually appear as if it's the arm of Bumblebee and not your own, which not only helps with the immersion but just looks really cool. So you'll be aiming your gauntlet at the various enemies that will appearing, firing off various weapons and basically just destroying them and protecting various little points. Now, representing these various points you'll be protecting is these little AR markers. Now, you'll be placing these markers around the room you'll be playing in, and these will represent the little points you have to defend, and basically you'll be able to take on the enemies that want to destroy these. So overall, this is a really nice little set. It's a really nice little AR toy. So how does it play? Well, let me show you how it plays, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the actual toy itself.
Time to awake, Bumblebee. Let's calibrate your blaster. Show me blaster calibrated. Look excellent. All set? Let's roll out. Scanners indicate barricade has entered the area. He will surely be your first opponent. He can be very dangerous, so be careful, Bumblebee.
Fancy meeting you here, Bumblebee! My drones will destroy you! Have fun in your junky little playground!
Scanners indicate there are still hallmark shards in the area. Protect the humans at all costs. Be on the lookout for Decepticon drones. They will be alerted every time you detect more hallmark shards. There are more of them coming. Autobot, transform! This is how you
bet you'll match this time, Bumblebee!
Excellent work. You neutralized the Decepticon drones. All spark shards are also hidden in the High Sierra Mountains. You must get there and find them before the Decepticons do. Bumblebee, let me remind you how to upgrade your gear before facing any further danger. Deactivate your B-Vision and meet me in your forge.
So what did I think of the Bumblebee B-Vision AR mask? Well, first of all, I have to address the elephant in the room, and that's the fact that the Bumblebee B-Vision AR game is very similar to the Iron Man Hero Vision AR game. Both will see you protecting various points against waves of enemies, and while I had loads of fun playing as Bumblebee, it's important to take note that both of these games use similar mechanics. Now, having said that, I'm really glad to see Hasbro sticking to their guns and still using augmented reality as the technology of their choice. I think it's a great way of immersing both adults and kids into a world of their choosing without them losing touch of reality around them and not being aware of what's going on. This means that kids won't bump into any furniture and get hurt, or that they won't get into trouble for not hearing mom and dad calling them for dinner or lunch. Now, as far as the toy goes, I love the fact that you can play in any size room and you can customize your playing space. It works really well, and I have to say that while the mask looks really good, it's got loads of details, it's very comfortable. The fact that you can actually remove the housing and still use it as a normal mask, pretending that you are Bumblebee fighting alongside Optimus Prime against the Decepticons, is a great added bonus. It'll also make a great cosplaying piece, I believe, with a bit of modification. Overall, if you've got someone that is interested in augmented reality or that loves Transformers, be they young or old, this will make the perfect gift for them, especially with the festive season coming up. Now, if you'd like to find out more about what I thought about the toy, please go and read my written review on Fortress of Solitude. But for now, I'd like to thank our friends at Hasbro for giving us the opportunity to take a look at this awesome toy. And for now, I'm Devil Low, signing off. Thank you for watching the video.